Okay. So next part, we will look into the next part. So these things are very simple. We can understand easily. Okay. Okay. So next function is TOUPPER. So that means to upper. The meaning of this function is, okay, it's okay. So to upper, this function converts a lowercase letter to an uppercase. Okay. If it is an uppercase, it will not do anything. So it remains as it is. If it is a lowercase letter, it will convert to uppercase. Okay. So this is the function, that is TOUPPER. So function names you have to write as it is, because those are inbuilt functions. Okay. Okay. So these are the inbuilt functions. So you have to write as it is. So in this program, you observe one character you have to give, and that character you see that you are giving either the lowercase or uppercase character. You should not give digit or a symbol. Okay. Because if you give digit or a symbol, that is, first of all, those things are not cap letters or small letters. That means will not come in letters category. So this you may expect error at this point. That is in case of to upper function. So to upper function expects the character, and that character should be either the capital letter or small letter. So if you write the small letter, it will convert to capital letter. If it is a capital letter itself, then it will remain as it is. It is not a problem. Okay. So enter a character. Just a minute. This program is not displaying correctly. Hmm, something else. Okay, look at this program. So I have taken two variables here, one small letter c, another one capital letter c. So in case of variable names, capital letters and small letters are treated differently. Okay, capital letters identifiers are different, small letters identifiers are different. So here if you consider, first variable I have taken small letter c, next variable I have taken capital letter c. Okay, that means these two are different identifiers, it is not same. Okay, so I'll tell you why I have taken two characters. So enter a character. So scanf percent %c ampersand c. Okay. So we have to input a character, right? Then c is equal, capital letter c is equals to, here not written small letter c, capital letter c is equals to 2 upper of small letter c. Okay. So, so what it will do, whatever the character we have entered into the scanf statement, so that is passed to the function to upper. Okay. So once it is passed to the to upper function, it will convert to uppercase. To upper means convert to uppercase. Okay. Whenever it is passed to the to upper function, it will convert to uppercase. So in the output, it will print like whatever the letter you have entered, that letter in uppercase is that capital letter it will print. Some problem with alignment. So I will show you in the, so you can look at this output. Okay. I will paste this program in the notepad so that you can take the screenshot correctly. Uh, so this, for 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So you just take this screenshot. Okay. So now we will move on to next function, and that is the last function. So okay. So that function is to LOWERE. That means to convert to lower case. So previous function was to convert to uppercase. Now we have to convert to lower case. Okay. So in this case also, if we are giving the character itself, that is letter itself in lower case, it will not do anything. So it remains as it is. Okay. But if we are giving letter in capital letter, then it will convert to lower case. Okay. So program to convert to lowercase, uppercase to lowercase. So same function, same program, similar to the last one. Only thing is I have replaced function from to upper to lower. That's all. So this function will convert to uppercase to lowercase letter. Okay. So function name is TOLOWER. So when you write the function name, be careful. You should not give in between space, because what, however, they have defined in the software, in the same way we have to use when we use the standard library functions. Okay. So now you can take the screenshot of this.
Use in the previous as well. Example on this one.
Okay.
Uppercase you put the small and the capital C,
Ah.
and here the capital C and the small c. I mean, you said that there's a particular reason for this. Any particular reason why you have chosen a capital C and the small?
Just to make the difference between two variables. So it's not any particular
Okay.
reason.
Okay. Just for representation, I know.
Yes.
Understanding.
Yes. You can take any variable name, but both variables should be different. Two different variables. And one more thing, like uh, just for understanding purpose, why I have taken this way. See, if you observe in the previous program, just a minute. See, I have taken a small letter c variable to input, and capital letter C, whatever the converted value, will store in capital letter C. That means, by looking at this identifier name, just we have to understand that we have to input lowercase letter. And if you look at the next identifier, that is capital letter C, that means whatever the converted letter is there, that will be uppercase. In that way also we can understand. So for that I have taken. Okay, and in this program, so in scanf I have taken capital letter C. That means we have to input capital letter, and when it is converted to lowercase, so I am storing in lowercase letter C. That's all. But even you can take A, B, capital letter A, capital letter B, or small letter A, small letter B. Two different variables we have to take. Okay. So this is the end of the strings chapter. That means totally arrays chapter. So one dimensional array, two dimensional array. That means in case of one dimensional and two dimensional, we can come across integer type array, floating point type array, and string is also a part of array only. String means character array. Okay, so for character array we have taken as a separate unit, because some properties are different from integer array and floating point array. So as you noticed, if I write only array name, it will display entire string. In case of integer array, if I write only array name, it will not display all the values. So we have to mention each location. Okay, so some differences are there. So it's better to take a separate unit for strings or separate chapter. Okay, so this is the end of the strings chapter. So next chapter we have functions. So let me know whether we shall start today only or tomorrow. Still 10 minutes time is there. So that's a new chapter. Okay, so Ashwat sir is telling tomorrow. What about others? From my side is not a problem, so I can explain. But from your side, because it's a new chapter, okay.